about to start.
Chris Finch and the Timberwolves are good veterans. They've had 21 different starting lineup. Minnesota just searching for that here. Game over 500 on the road. They won here early this season.
Quentin Grimes drawing the assignment on Edwards.
Gobert can't get it. Washington did a good job switching and helping. And here's P.J. Washington. Likes to get off an early start and gets the first bucket.
There because P.J. Washington just took it coast to coast and used his strength, but they've been running the first play for Washington ever since they played Oklahoma City in the playoffs last year.
Julius Randle likes the mismatch here. Gets some help there. Irving does and pokes it away out of bounds.
But they were playing so well before Doncic was injured.
And Julius Randle
That somebody's going to come in for.
Randle in his first year still
better than Karl Anthony Towns did. Karl Anthony Towns was more of a floor spacing big and a straight line driver. And Julius Randle's going to get it in other ways. Mid post, he's kind of a whirling dervish in the middle of the floor, but he's really done a great job passing.
P.J. Washington and a foul on the entry pass. Now Randle on Washington. Washington gets past Randle and a foul. It's true Monday at Memphis in a close game. Both these two teams were terrific in close games last year. That has not been the case this year. Irving gets inside, tries to banker, and a foul on McDaniel tail end of that season. But healthy guys and has a bulging disc in his back.
And that's why in putting up those 33 points, I would be really surprised if Jason Kidd were to play him that much tonight, as much as they want to win.
Irving chasing Conley. Gobert lost it, but gets it back.
That looked eerily similar to some of the plays late against Memphis where Gobert turned it over late.
Edwards the runner, can't get it. Rebound Gafford. Gafford, as you mentioned, coming off that fabulous game on Monday in the loss to Charlotte, including 15 rebounds.
8 of them on the offensive end. He also had 7 blocks.
P.J. Washington.
I think he's an indispensable player for Dallas with his versatility on both ends of the floor.
Randle likes the height advantage, can't get it to fall, grinds the rebound.
That was a good job by Irving to force that tough 2.
Grimes off the bounce, floats it over Washington, checks his feet, fires away, can't get it to fall. Prosper, the offensive rebound. 6 points, 8 rebounds. Prosper tries a 3, that won't go. Gobert tips it, Randle able to come up with it. Randle ahead to Edwards. Julius Randle misfires on the 3. Good move there from Grimes to tip it, and Prosper will bring it up. Kyrie Irving launches his 3-pointer. Of course, the 3 is a big part of Minnesota and their arsenal offensively. One of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league, both in percentage-wise and make-wise.
They make about 50 in a game, and the leader of that parade has been Anthony Edwards, 8% from 3.
Last year at 36, as mentioned, as McDaniels throws it away. Sloppy. Short-handed Mavericks. They've got 11 players available as Washington gets inside. 3 of them are two-way contract players. Good outlet from Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Little Euro step and draws the foul. You're talking to Jason Kidd. Go out, play hard, because it can be pretty deflating when you know you're short-handed night in and night out.
Yeah, but it's also, if you taking the positive side of it, there are opportunities for guys, opportunities for Quentin Grimes to really be aggressive offensively and show more of his game, and he's got a lot of game.
Handle trying ability could really help the team in terms of their growth long term.
I think that's right. That when Luka Doncic comes back, and he, as George Sedano said, he's getting evaluated on the 25th, he'll come back to a better team.
Grimes can't hit. Prosper another offensive rebound. That's exactly what they want to see, what you said.
Pass.
Gafford inside. Shot blocked by McDaniels.
Exer's presence is so important, and that's why his activity level has to be a little bit higher than it's been throughout this season.
And Chris Finch saying we need the defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, every night. Nice feet inside, fumble the pass, but got
just a really good cut right down the middle. And Gobert has not been as sure-handed the last couple of games in making those catches on short rolls.
Washington short. Dallas has missed 8 shots in a row, just 2 of 10. Edwards only taken 1 shot so far, draws some contact.
A little bit earlier about getting doubled. He's making quicker
Is geared towards stopping you, and with having Karl-Anthony Towns, who was such a factor offensively, gone, all of a sudden so much more attention paid to him.
And especially the way he's shooting the ball. I mean, Anthony Edwards has been not good, but great in January. He's averaging 30 points a game in January.
Kyrie Irving gets inside. Back shot is
creating space. Mike, you've been watching NBA basketball forever. I just don't know of a better ball handler that's played in this league than Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, he takes the back seat to no one in that. McDaniels can't hit. Randall couldn't grab the rebound. Is as good as it is in the NBA.
He's so good at creating space, and when he could be locked in the corner, but he's going to get low and get past your hip and create space.
Maxi Kleber hesitant to shoot that now, drives, little fake, and draws a second foul on McDaniels.
Najee Marshall isn't available in this game. He's a 3-and-D guy. He's putting the ball in the free throw line more.
Well, Doncic injured that calf on Christmas Day. 4-9 since then. Overall 10-11 without Doncic, which is a great overall record, but struggling recently. Randall against Irving. Now they right back on a repost. Randall had a shot, instead passed it, had it deflected.
Boy, Kleber did a nice job of reading his eyes. Almost like a lineman not going to pass down from a quarterback.
Randall now guarding Irving. Difficult for anybody, especially. Oh, lost it. How about that? Randall, good defense keeping Irving in front.
Just praising his handle.
Yeah. I'm trying to fight through that screen. Edwards to Gobert. Back out Conley. Mike Conley, three-pointer. That's good.
Then the second pass, he had a wide open shot.
Have you noticed that difference in his game?
Yes. I mean, he struggled with it early, couldn't find some driving lanes, but he's just doing a really good job of making a quick decision and making the right play and making the easy play.
Kleber, shot clock winding down. Drive's going to have to fire away. He does. And the rebound goes to Conley.
When Kleber gets the ball, you really have to stay down on that initial shot fake, because he's looking oftentimes to shot fake and drive.
Edwards looking to distribute, and a perfect for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert deflects it. Gobert very active early on here in this opening quarter. After a subpar game the other night. Irving gets inside.
Changing pace and changing direction. Then when he gets near the rim, one of the most creative finishers you're going to find.
Jump shot, Edwards. Kleber, the rebound. Kel Alexander-Walker in the game. Irving finds some space. Comes up way short.
Here we go.
Gobert was in drop coverage. I thought Irving was just going to attack him, but instead he just stopped and popped. Not a great shot from Kyrie Irving.
Randall, the drive. Gobert kicks it back out. A lot of extra passes. Gobert fouled by Kyrie. Gobert, who on Monday had just 4 points.
About 1.5. He's averaging 10 rebounds and just about 10 points a game. But I think what Chris Finch was telling us was just his activity level hasn't been quite the same, and he's not sure what it is, whether it was the Olympics over the summer, but he's not been quite the same Rudy this year that he was last year.
Silver medal in Paris is Dinwiddie can't connect. Edwards grabs and pushes.
The Olympics were tremendous over the summer. That had to be the highest level. Wanted to catch up.
Dillingham in the game for the first time, the rookie, as Edwards nails that for two. Yep, the two-pointer for Edwards.
His jump shot is so pure, and I think over the summer, playing with the Olympic team, being around Steph Curry so much was helpful. Great cut from the
T-Wolves lead now 4 as we approach 3 minutes remaining. Rob Dillingham with the ball. Another one of the Timberwolves are going to get some extra time with no Dante DiVincenzo. As Naz Reid drives, shot blocked by Gafford. He had 7 blocks on Monday. Here's Prosper, gets inside, shot blocked. Edwards and Reid.
And Tyrese Halliburton, that's his return trip. He was on the U.S. Olympic team that won a gold medal. Didn't play all that much.
And was okay with it. Yeah. As Dillingham steps back, fires up a 3. That shot won't go. Gafford the rebound. Do you take French classes at Duke?
No. No, I actually didn't have to take a language because I tested out of it in high school. Grew up in Southern California, so I took a bunch of Spanish.
Williams gets inside. Gafford, 2. We're all tied up at 17.
That's one of the reasons that he shoots 71% from the field. That's his 80th dunk on the season.
Dillingham, no hesitation. Good boxing out from Gafford. His 3rd rebound. Brandon Williams, the 3rd-year guard out of Arizona. Out there, that's him with the ball. And it gets some action with so many players out. Feeds Gafford inside. 2 for Gafford. 8 straight points now for the Mavericks.
Gafford doing a really good job as a help defender. He had to switch off on Edwards, and Dinwiddie picked him up.
Dillingham. Ball deflected off of Gafford.
But Chris Finch was saying he really likes his effort on the ball. It's just off the ball, he's got to evolve a little bit.
They think he has a chance to be special.
He is a bucket getter. There's not a shot that he can't make out there. He's small, but he's dynamic.
Trying to harass Williams. Williams gets in the paint again. Brandon Williams off the bench. And a 4-point lead for Dallas that scored 10 straight now.
He's got Dillingham on his hip, and that's where Dillingham just has to stay disciplined, stay in front.
Edwards only's taken 3 shots here in the first quarter. Edwards guarding him. Kessler, that is. Anthony shoots in and out. Washington tips it to himself. Final minute, first quarter. Washington had it poked away. And Dillingham for P.J. Washington. There was a really good article in the Dad. Some nights I play like Mom. Most nights he plays like Mom. He is, as you said earlier, he's become such a huge piece of, what a great acquisition from Nico Harrison last year.
Both the acquisition of P.J. Washington and then Gafford. That changed this team. Gave him some toughness around Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. And that was a difference, I think, in this being a really good playoff team and a team that made the finals.
Shot clock turned off. Obviously no fouls to give. Dinwiddie searching. 6 seconds remaining. Dinwiddie against Randall. 4 seconds. Dinwiddie on the drive. Looks to bank it. Can't get it. Dillingham does not get it off in time. Good effort.
Earlier, and you know, I think we got to just stay committed to some shots. We turned down some good shots.
Last week on Wednesday, you guys lost to a shorthanded Warriors team. How do you try to manage against potential complacency against a depleted team?
There's no complacency at all. You know, we're scrapping like everybody else in the Western Conference for every win. So I don't feel any complacency, but we got to be, you know, a little bit more aggressive right now.
Coach Finch, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Right on cue, very aggressive. McDaniels comes up with a steal and then had it poked away. Williams, good defensive heads-up play. P.J. Washington goes at Reed, draws the foul. And
National championship there.
And the players love him. He's not hesitant to get on them. Those guys is Anthony Edwards. And part of that is Edwards is coachable now.
When your best player will take coaching, that opens it up for everybody else. That was what was said often about Tim Duncan, that Greg Popovich could get all over him, and that really got the respect of the other players.
Dinwiddie up top, P.J. Washington. Washington drives down, left-handed shot is good. Time when he was playing for the Spurs, and Joey Crawford threw him out of the game here because he was laughing at Joey Crawford's antics.
He might have been surprised that was probably the first time Duncan laughed on a court.
Yeah, Wilson still working for the league, an all-time great guy as well. But you didn't mess with him when he was officiating. Gafford
down, and the quick cut to the basket by Daniel Gafford. Beautiful pocket pass by Grimes.
Oh, nice pass, Reed. Good recovery defensively. McDaniels, that one in and out. Not a lot of threes going down. Two teams are combined 2 for 14. Dallas is 0 for 6.
Really the only offense Minnesota had in the first quarter was getting to the foul line.
6 of 8 from the line. Dinwiddie. Alexander Walker's turned into a good defender. Defends that well, but Dinwiddie
just backed him down. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has not been shooting. Been one of the more consistent players for Minnesota, but he hasn't been shooting it well over the last several games. Just needs to get on track shooting. He's an excellent corner shooter.
McDaniels couldn't finish that. Dinwiddie right back into the paint. Shot blocked a couple of times. Dinwiddie thought he got hit a couple of times. Here comes Randall. Reed shuffles it out. Alexander Walker chased off there. Nice feet inside.
He was upset about that lack of call on the drive to the basket.
I think that's frowned upon.
I think, yeah, not getting back. They used to call that cherry picking when we were kids.
Grimes, jumper off the mark.
Good block out by Randall and Daniel Gabbert.
Randall head down, drives, and draws the foul. All-star.
21. There was no wine consumed.
You go toward the French wine, do you?
Any wine.
That's our old broadcast buddy, now Laker coach J.J. Redick's favorite. Quick, Grimes looking. Conley picks up Grimes. Here's Washington. Washington, a just block from behind by Reed. The Dallas area.
Said, I came here to play defense. He has certain.
Daniels goes right at Kyrie Irving, lays it up and in. Good aggressive move from McDaniels. He's got 7 points. Irving had to back off with 2 fouls.
I don't think McDaniels knew that and took it right at him.
Cleveland left wide open. Hesitated at first and knocks down this season. Just 27%. Conley to Reed. Reed throws it up and drops.
He's got a lot of game. Shooting from deep, puts it on the deck, and an excellent defender just fell down there. That's going to give P.J. Washington a wide open shot.
Can't convert though. Reed able to get the rebound. 4-point Dallas lead. McDaniels once again gets to the basket. The low off 12 and 3. You think, wow, they might have something.
And they were playing 12 guys and flying all over the place. They were difficult to guard. They played great early on and played great in that game against Boston, winning in Boston Garden. But you're wondering, could they keep the
move? And Cleveland's got 6 points in 5 minutes off the bench.
He does such a good job of using that shot fake and putting it on the deck. I think he's a better right-hand driver, but he can go either way.
Reed, soft touch.
Just had his jersey retired at Roselle Catholic in his high school in New Jersey. The entire team went, and it sounded like they had a great time. Really supportive of Reed on a really fun night.
He is such a popular teammate. Teammates love him because he's one of those guys. He's happy and positive every day, and his teammates, people are saying that they seem happier than he was, but he was thrilled. It was such an honor for him. Daniels maybe got away with an extra step. Have you used that before?
No.
I like that. Prosper inside, wild shot, well defended by McDaniels.
McDaniels, one of the best defenders in the league. He can switch out on almost anybody.
Reed has Cleveland on him. Cleveland, a good defensive player. Reed ducks under, flips it up, and good. Reed.
Just talking about all the game that he has. I mean, he can put it on the deck, just backs you in. And he's a good 3-point shooter. Just gets up on his toes. He doesn't really jump on his 3-point shot.
Irving to Cleveland. An aggressive Maxi. Cleveland nails another.
So unselfish, but they do need him to score 20 minutes trying to protect that knee.
Kyrie Irving kicks it out. Kessler Edwards. They swing it. Cleveland again goes to the basket. Stolen by Naz Reed. Reed back out Conley. The fake, the pass. Gobert can't finish, but got hit in the face.
After he put some pressure on the rim of the full court.
Time Defensive Player of the Year. He's probably earned a couple of $100 million. And incredible career after a slow start.
Yeah, just an amazing career, and really, given the emphasis on defense, a Hall of Fame caliber career.
Gafford. There to go.
Finds that one bit.
Edwards searching from an open area, kicks it out Conley. Conley gets past Dinwiddie using his offhand.
Another smart decision by Anthony Edwards. Had his defender on his hip in that hostage dribble, and instead of forcing up a tough two, was able to kick it out to Conley. Smart play.
Dinwiddie, jumper's good.
He was really good against Oklahoma City. Had 16 points in that game.
There are some nights he just gets it going. Conley, another one. That's a
shooting it well of late. He only had 5 points in that game against Memphis. He did have 8 assists, but he was 1 of 6 from the field. One of the better chase defenders in the league.
Dinwiddie answers. Dinwiddie in his second stint here with Dallas. Gobert calling for the ball. Edwards doesn't get it to him, but gets off a shot.
Attack the paint. Free throws a game.
This one of the most electric players in the game. That foul, by the way, was on Kyrie Irving. So Irving has 3 fouls and will stay in. Just under 3.5 here in the first half. Good ball out from McDaniel. Irving gets away from it, though. Crafty and knocks down the shot.
Open. Denied, as you pointed out, by Jake McDaniels. Just his movement to create that space and find an opening is next level.
McDaniels pulls back out. Edwards to Gobert. Missed the shot. Late whistle, but a foul.
Anticipated. So let the play.
On the line. They're 16 of 17 from the free throw line. Gobert's only a 67% free throw shooter. Perfect tonight so far.
But his activity level in this game a lot different than we saw in that game Monday against Memphis.
P.J. Washington able to put it in. Kind of a message heard from Chris Finch after that game.
Message received, yeah.
Kind of a quiet first half for Anthony Edwards. And tries to foul, throws it up.
But then he would do some things in Marquette. He wasn't Dwayne Wade, his friend. He blossomed into one of the truly great players all time at a triple-double against Kentucky to send Marquette back to the Final Four in 2003.
P.J. Washington throws it up. McDaniel's leading scorer. Back to a 2-point game. He's got 14. Meanwhile, Minnesota, remember, they only had 17 points in the first quarter. 36 already here in the second. Edwards. Randall fakes, drives, goes right at Gafford. Gafford with the block. His second rejection.
What a presence Daniel Gafford is.
Washington in and out. Fight for the rebound. Gafford wrestles. McDaniel's be out a while with that fracture in the ankle.
He can catch it and make a decision without walking, without turning it over. And then he's a really vocal defender. Talks really well.
Dinwiddie misses. Dallas with 3 starters out tonight. Lively, Klay Thompson, and of course Doncic. Grimes stays in front of Edwards, who thought he got fouled. Good defense. Grimes sticking with it. And Edwards gets inside, comes up short, ball batted away, picked up by Washington.
Nice job by Quentin Grimes defensively.
Grimes faked. Drives against his former Knick teammate and then throws it away.
Who was starting the last 6 games before he got hurt and really playing his best basketball this season.
Playing like a perfect fit,
yes,
for Anthony Edwards and the rest of that team. Edwards lines up the 3, can't get it. Gobert tips it right back out.
I don't know why you'd want to double off Edwards getting a wide open 3.
Gobert, oh, Gobert.
The Rudy Gobert that Chris Finch wanted to see.
Here's P.J. Washington, goes at Randall. Can't get it. Follow. Got it. 6.
When Gobert goes for a block shot, it's incumbent on everybody else on that Minnesota team to get to the rim, because that opens up the offensive glass if he doesn't get it.
Shot clock is off. No fouls to give here for Dallas. Edwards, who has 8 points here in the first half. Get it out of his hands. Swing it. McDaniels, 3-pointer. Well short. Rebound. Grimes will not get the shot off in time.
Have you said about getting Kyrie going, particularly in the pick and roll, trying to get Mike Conley in those pick and rolls against Kyrie, and then defensively he feels like they need to get some stops to get out in transition and get an X factor going, perhaps like a Quentin Grimes, Mike.
Thank you, George. They don't have to worry about getting P.J. Washington going. Game's leading scorer with 16. Julius Randle finds some room inside. Gafford tips it. Irving saves it and throw it right back to Randle. Randle surrounded. Kicks it back out by Conley.
Another thing Dallas needs to do a better job of this second half, not foul quite as much. They gave up some fouls in that first half.
McDaniels drives. Can't connect. Yeah, Minnesota shot 19 free throws, hit 18 of them. Prosper, who got his first start of the season, gets inside and scores.
Charlotte had a couple of dunks off cuts in transition. Knocked down an open 3.
He's already exceeded his average. Conley never yells at referees. Was not happy there. And a loose
screens. He's an excellent chase defender.
18th season, 37 years old. Edwards, line drive, nails the three. His first three-pointer, only his second field goal.
And that was comfortable off that Rudy Gobert screen. He was just able to waltz into that one. That was a shoot-around shot.
Conley on the steal, gets it to Randall. Randall goes right at Washington. And Washington's
Rebounds and 7 assists against Wolf for a long three instead of really attacking the rim.
We've had a bunch of games like that as McDaniels did the most clutch games in the NBA, Minnesota, 28 of them. And they're 12 and 16 in those games.
Last year they were really good in crunch time games.
6-point T-Wolves lead, 8 on the shot clock. Kyrie Irving's jumper.
And still he's able to create the space to get that shot off.
I think we're going to see Edwards a little more aggressive looking for his shot. He's got Gafford on him. Pulls back, baseline jumper is good. Now he's got Prosper down the other end as Washington drives on Randall. Boy, Randall. Could imagine. The inadvertent ones from your own teammates.
Exactly.
Gobert stripped by Gafford. Good defensive play. And the save here from Prosper.
Gafford is such a good help defender. Presents early. Not just a shot blocker.
Prosper gets it to Gafford, flips it up and in. Daniel Gafford back in double figures again.
Opposite in that dunker spot.
Ball deflected in the backcourt. Trying to find that consistency. Prosper shot blocked by Gobert.
Last year Minnesota at this time was the best defensive team in the league.
And tied for first in the West at this time. Conley, all 5 starters in double figures. Excellent balance. Conley hasn't missed a shot tonight. He's 5 for 5.
That's where Dallas got hurt in that first half, was in transition. Their half-court defense and their first shot defense.
Throw shooter. Of course, he's part of the 50.
They don't let you round up for that club, do they?
No, they Grimes knocks down the 3. That's hard. That's something that Dallas wants. They need that extra scoring with so many key guys out, including Doncic. Conley answers back. Best shooting game so far for Conley. 6 for 6 from the field. Got 4 assists, 4 boards.
He's really looking to attack off those ball screens.
And Irving.
Cleveland in the backcourt, or the front court, excuse me, a little drag screen in transition, and Irving got a wide open shot off of it. Got to be up there.
Edwards' strength enable him to hold on to that. McDaniels can't get it. Gobert tips it. Irving right there. Good defense from Conley. Grimes thought he was fouled. McDaniels one man to beat. It's Washington who reaches in, and that's 4 fouls.
When I first saw him, steals, assists, you name it, he controlled every game.
Now number 3 all-time in assists. Chris Paul with the honor of just passing him to number 2 behind John Stockton. He's still number 2 in steals. On the drive, Kyrie Irving. Beautiful.
By Cleveland, that helped clear that space for Kyrie.
Randall to the basket. Can't get it to fall. McDaniels flies in for the rebound. Edwards, corner 3 is short. And Kleber, who's given him some good minutes, has it poked away. McDaniels. Then Kleber hard. And 4 rebounds. Rattles that one in. Wing defenders are critical. He's got 100 score a lot. He can get double figures. But it's defenses want him not paid that kind of money.
Yeah, he's 3 and D. He can knock down a perimeter shot. He's not a great shooter. But your point, he can guard multiple positions. He can switch out onto just about anybody and really disrupt it.
Grimes and Conley. Good, aggressive, physical move.
Difference this year for Quentin Grimes. Not just a 3 and D guy, but putting it on the deck and attacking corner mid-range. Conley shoots the ball this year. Because his form and his shot preparation is truly outstanding. It's reflected in the numbers. He's shooting a full 7% better from 3 this year versus last year.
Prosper can't hit. Randall couldn't get the rebound, but Edwards right there. Edwards to Randall. Randall to drive. And Randall thought he got hit.
I thought Cleveland went straight up, but Randall used that off arm to ward him off.
Dinwiddie trying to get fancy. McDaniels excellent defense. Conley, Edwards, the flush. Minnesota back up by 5.
Smart decision by Cleveland to just let him go. They don't call it posterized anymore. He has posters anymore.
No.
It'd be like an NFT.
Dinwiddie, good defense from Edwards. Shot clock winding down. Conley checks it away from Grimes.
Great anticipation where he was headed.
Randall counted.
Benefit of the doubt. It's difficult, and it has to be difficult for officials, is in dealing with cutters. When cutters are being grabbed, because that can really disrupt an offense and disrupt certainly some of the best players. I mean, they're not holding the bad players, they're holding the best ones.
Irving gets fancy, pulls up, shot, banker. It's coming. Kyrie
He was injured just before halftime. Kyrie just took over against Minnesota.
and Edwards have decided to be more aggressive in looking for their shot here in the third. Irving whips it out. Grimes wide open three. Naz Reid the rebound on the run.
Didn't make it, but what a great pass by Irving.
Randall kicks it out. Alexander Walker. Randall the rebound. Surrounded. Stripped down low by Dinwiddie. Gets it back.
Yeah, I grew up out there just about 20 miles south of Pacific Palisades. It is just unimaginable what's happening.
Now with 12 points.
That is not why Chris Finch called that timeout. Just to not get a good shot and then give up a dunk in transition.
Good hands.
They got to really load up on Kyrie Irving, show him a lot of bodies, make somebody else beat him.
Edwards searching. Shot clock at 3. McDaniels back to Edwards. Sees the shot clock. Drives. The floater's up. Shot no good. McDaniels the rebound, but they're going to wave it off. Tonight, Pat Frere, the crew chief. Nate Green. Evan Scott. Kessler Edwards getting minutes tonight. Ball deflected out of bounds. Brandon Williams goes inside. Lost the handle. Picked up by Edwards.
Good job by McDaniels not to foul there, even though it looked like he was beat.
Edwards can't get to the ball. Gobert right.
That's really the word. It's been an aggressive Rudy Gobert on both ends. He presents early around the basket like he does here. He got almost faked out. He's only allowed 45% around the rim.
And he has not been an NBA All-Defensive player yet. It's going to happen soon.
You would think so.
Dinwiddie against Naz Reid. Fight for the rebound. Gafford couldn't hold on. Boom. Edwards gets it. Layup is good. They waited. I don't think they thought the ball was going to be put in so quickly. Dillingham. Alexander.
5 points, 30% for three.
Hard screen set by Williams. Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie doing his Doncic impression here. Tried to draw a foul. There was contact, but he looked like he initiated it.
It looked like he could have gotten all the way to the basket because of Gafford.
Dillingham misses. Dinwiddie running start. Gafford running the floor. Back for Prosper. And an offensive foul. That has to be the most.
Yeah, I think it is.
Dillingham to Edwards. Edwards having a big third quarter. Gets in the paint. Adjusts. Well defended by Gafford.
He's just a wall inside.
Prosper. Brandon Williams. Foul called before the shot. Williams, Prosper, Dinwiddie, and Kessler out there with Gafford. Gafford stops against Rudy Gobert. Can't get it to go. Gobert grabs the rebound. Nearly knocked out of his hands. He falls down. And a loop with an illness. You felt talking earlier as Irving goes back door. Stops, flips it up. Shot is good. A little more sensitivity and compassion to players and what to do.
Yeah, I am part of the brotherhood, even though I'm a grandfather now of these players.
Can I call you Pop-Pop?
If you like.
Edwards, the crossover goes right at Prosper. Kicks it cross court. Alex nowhere to go there.
That wasn't because there was a double team. He just dribbled it into trouble.
It's only their 7th turnover. A good number through 3 quarters. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. Irving on the drive. Fakes. Left-handed blocked. Alexander walks and shoot right away. Prosper. Shot won't go. Edwards had 10 in the third. And they're both on the bench to start the 4th. Alexander Walker, Conley, Naz Reid, Gobert, and McDaniel. Kessler Edwards back in. For Dallas with Gafford, Irving, Dinwiddie as Conley misses his first shot tonight. Rebound though Alexander Walker and Naz Reid. He has been so hot from downtown the last several games.
And that one coming off an offensive rebound, which the analytics say is the best time to shoot a three.
B.J. Washington. Good catch from Edwards. Edwards and Dinwiddie play catch. Shot clock at 2. Dinwiddie's going to have to hoist one up. That one well defended once again. Dinwiddie 3 for 11. Naz Reid back
on the left side. But instead of coming off the stagger, Nickeil Alexander-Walker just sets a screen. Kind of wraps it. And that left Reid wide open for that shot.
Well, Irving and how Washington got that off with Gobert right there.
It's 22 now, I think, for Washington. He's had a great game. Sat out most of the third.
Both these teams, again, have struggled this year in clutch games. Dallas, it's almost, you can understand it with Doncic missing so many. B.J. Washington lines it up, puts in the 3. And the lead is cut to 5.
Boy, that was a really nice play by Edwards. 2 on the ball on Irving. He got it in the middle of the floor, didn't panic, and just got it right out to a wide open shooter.
Alexander Walker the drive and backs it home. Boy, Conley right in front of Kyrie Irving. Lost it off the bounce. McDaniels picks it up. McDaniels goes right at Dinwiddie. Back shot is good.
Took a little bump. Kyrie Irving, a lot of bodies. He's going to get around just about any initial defender. The help's got to be positioned. And
so a short stint, I should say, for Irving to start the 4th. Washington left-handed can't get it. Reid the rebound.
Had to rush it with the left hand to get it over Gobert.
Alexander Walker connects on a 3.
A better quality of shot for Minnesota in the 3rd quarter. I mean, that last one that Nickeil Alexander-Walker hit, he hit because he caught the ball to shoot it. He didn't catch it ready to shoot. He caught it to shoot it, make the defense take it away from him.
Prosper across the lane, brings it back out. Shot clock winding down. Prosper's got to put it up, hoist up the 3. And a 24 overall. And sometimes all you need is that one to go in and that confidence, especially in a big moment.
And I think what really maybe made that shot for him was on a few earlier possessions. He got a drive to the basket, got a bucket. Just seeing it go in can help a shooter.
Naz Reid with 6 to shoot. Reid against P.J. Washington. Good matchup of these two here. Well defended. Ball knocked away. Prosper picks it up.
Gobert was right there. That was right in his hands.
Well, Prosper, he's got such a bounce to him. Some really important minutes here. Irving finds Gafford. Gafford too strong. McDaniels grabs the board.
Irving even split that double team. He was bottled up.
Reid, no hesitation. 3-pointer can't get it. Gafford with his 10th rebound. 12 points, 10 boards, 3 blocks. Irving goes right at Alexander Walker. Back shot is good as he crashes to the floor.
Stay in front of that.
Alley-oop. And Gobert couldn't quite handle it. Throws it back out. Somehow was able to get possession. McDaniels goes at Prosper. Blocked by Gafford. That's block number 4 tonight. Washington knocked by Conley. Gafford with the hustle. Irving 3-pointer. And McDaniel grabs the rebound.
Numbers for Minnesota.
Reid, little Euro step. Bounce won't go. Fight for the rebound. P.J. Gafford's going to get a rest. Kleba at the center spot. Irving to Kleba. Nice fake. Nice drive. Nice.
One, about 24%. But they got to make a stand defensively.
Minnesota just got a delay of game, which means nothing unless they get a second one on the technical foul. Alexander Walker to Edwards. Back up top. Shot clock at 5 on the drive. Kicks it out. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Great anticipation. Irving in the front court. Irving shuffle pass. Dinwiddie on the drive. Scoop layup is good.
Transition, that little guard-to-guard pass from Irving to Dinwiddie. And that was an easy straight-line drive with the right hand.
9 assists now for Kyrie Irving. Still a long time to go as we approach the midway point of the 4th. Edwards in some traffic. McDaniels been very aggressive offensively, scores again. 20
steals. He's played a complete game.
3 blocks as well. Washington finishes and the foul. So P.J. Washington's tied his season high with 28. It turns into a 4-point play. And it's a 4-point game. Offensive foul on Julius Randle.
Minnesota's doing everything they can to give Dallas opportunities.
Kyrie Irving from 26. Randle and Kleber going at it. Edwards with Kleber picking up on the switch. Edwards. McDaniel. Conley off the bounce. Shot clock at 6. Conley and P.J. Washington. Conley, the right-handed floater, off the mark. Randle, tough rebound.
Rotation by Dallas. They just couldn't secure the rebound to end what was a great defensive possession.
Alexander Walker. McDaniels drills and throws. And Minnesota back up by 4.
Not sure that link double team coming at Edwards is going to work. He passed out of it very well for the swings.
Dinwiddie. McDaniels, by the way, the 24 points is season high. And all the other stuff you mentioned earlier, Jay. Under 5 to play. Edwards, step back, 3-pointer. Randle, another offensive rebound. McDaniels finds Conley. Edwards, wide open 3-pointer. Conley chases down yet another offensive board. Edwards to the basket, lays it up. And a foul on Randle. As Kleber Irving on the bounce, left-handed, puts it up, shot no good, but a foul. That's what it's going to amount to. You just can't trust a coach. Randle, one-on-one with Kleber. Makes his move, gets inside, power move from Julius.
So good off that right elbow, and Kleber and Randle have been getting in a little personal battle, but that right elbow lets him drive to that left hand.
Irving on the bounce, goes inside, kicks it out. Grimes wide open. Alexander Walker the rebound. Irving comes up grimacing a little bit.
His ability to make that late find, incredible.
Alley-oop to McDaniels on a... Edwards with his 7th assist. McDaniels keeps adding to his season high. Conley guarding Kleber. P.J. Washington grabbed. Oh, they grabbed his jersey.
That's not a foul, but maybe he's just too far back.
Conley. Randle, Goffard back in the game. He's been on the bench for a while. Edwards down low, poked away by Washington.
Jamal Murray's looking like the bubble Jamal Murray right now.
And Russell Westbrook. Edwards inside. Randle blocked by Gafford. And a foul called. The season high. Randle misses the free throw. They're in the middle of the pack free throw shooting team. As we get under 3 minutes remaining. Grimes finds Gafford. Gafford against Randle. Single coverage. Gafford working hard. Randle working just as hard. Takes it away. Took it right out of his hands.
Now Minnesota's got numbers. Gafford's slow getting back.
Randle, Conley, 3-pointer. Ball tipped, and Gafford has it. Randle trying to wrestle it.
This has been an 80s revival.
2.5 remaining. Kyrie Irving, 28 points, 9 assists. Trying to work some miracles right now. Draws the foul. Bank shot almost went in.
Is savvy. He just got a great understanding of the game played in the Meadowlands.
Hits both free throws, back to 7. Conley tonight, 16 points, 8 assists, no turnovers. Randle. Back to Conley. Randle, top of the key, drives on Gafford. Shot won't go. Irving the rebound. Irving pushing to P.J. Washington. Washington lost it. Conley the tip. Irving gets it back and finds Washington. Washington up top. Dinwiddie, cross-court Irving. Puts up a 3. And a loose ball foul is going to go 68%. Washington. And now Dallas hits both. 5-point game, under 2 to play.
P.J. Washington guarding Anthony Edwards.
Conley searching for the mismatch. Edwards, 8 to shoot. Irving on him. Edwards gets in the paint, finds Randall, but deflected. Gobert to Edwards. He's got to put it up. Edwards falling away, puts it up. And a rebound. Gafford tracks it down.
A smart play by Gafford to get that ball, just not let it go out of bounds. Don't take the chance.
Dinwiddie spins, pulls back. Shot clock at 8. Grimes to Irving. Irving, three-pointer. Rebound, Gafford. Back out Washington. Washington drives on Conley. Goes inside. Layup in and out. Washington on the follow.
It was a huge play.
Season high 30 points for P.J. Washington. Here's Anthony Edwards. Another close game here from Minnesota. They played more clutch games than anybody in the league. Edwards throws it up. Shot no good. Edwards and misses a free throw. Washington the rebound. Still a 4-point game. Irving on the drive. Quickly gets inside. Layup. He missed it. Rebound Washington. Back out to Grimes. Grimes on the drive. Kicks it out. Irving, three-pointer. Bang! Kyrie Irving from Conley. Almost lost it. Randall picks it up. Randall to Conley in the front court. Alexander Walker. Back up top, Conley. 11 seconds remaining and a whistle and a foul. It's his first free throw tonight.
Decide to do it once they get it across court.
2 clutch free throws, 3-point game. Irving brings it up. Right now, not a foul yet. Edwards looks. Irving fakes, fires, puts it up. Shot short. Rebound McDaniels. 3 seconds to go and a foul.
They're 5.
Oh, McDaniels missed. And Washington inbound. Irving puts up the three-pointer and knocks it down.